Hello everyone! What are we talking about today? Let's talk about pumps again. This time I'm talking about pumps, but not so much about the various types of pumps, but typically how to check the correct functioning of a pump. When initiating a new plant, usually with our control units, along with our temperature control systems, one of the initial obstacles to overcome is to accurately activate and operate the pump. The system is filled first with the dedicated fluid, whether it be water, glycol water, oil, or whatever is needed. What is your essence? Just fill the circuit completely to the minimum level or above, or to the pressure indicated in the manual. That's all that needs to be done. Basically, when we have filled the system, we can commence the pump. Well, typically the initial start is given a slight tap, and the direction of rotation of the pump is verified. This is important because if the pump rotates in the opposite direction to the correct direction of rotation, it can cause damage to the mechanical seal. If the pump rotates in the wrong direction, all you have to do is reverse one of the three power wires, obviously I'm talking about three-phase motors, and the pump will rotate in the right direction. At this moment, we can begin the pump. Generally, we proceed to strangle the shutter located in the outlet of the pump. We choke the Chinese room, start the pump, and check the pressure gauge, which is placed on the pump discharge. Pressure gauge must be stable, i.e., show a stable pressure reading. When starting a system, air bubbles may be present, causing an unstable reading initially. Will it be a bit of a wobbly reading, let's say? Certainly. What will need to be done at this point? To slightly open the Chinese room in supply, stop the pump, vent the system from the various vents that we will find on the pipes, and then restart the pump. This operation must be repeated until we see that the pressure gauge connected to the pump outlet is stable, meaning that the needle is fixed on its value. At this point, it's a matter of putting the pump in the curve. We will read the indicated working pressure in the manual and measure the amperes absorbed by the pump. In practice, it will be necessary to check that by opening the Chinese room in supply, the pressure losses are generated in such a way that the pump remains in absorption. That is, the flow rate of the project water or fluid is placed within the absorption parameters of the engine. If absorption parameters of the engine were to be revealed, it would cause damage. All these operations on a water system are typically straightforward. When instead we talk about pumps for diathermic oil or hydraulic oil, things get slightly more complicated because the oil is more viscous, so it takes more time to occupy all the gaps and fill all the pipes, and we will probably find air bubbles in the system for a few hours. So we will have to repeat this operation several times until we see a stable pressure at the pump outlet. This will mean that we no longer have air in the system and the pump and the system can function properly. I hope I have been clear. In any case, if it is not so, please write to me. Thank you.